You are looking live at T-Area High School in T, South Dakota, where tonight the T-Area Titans take on the Blue Dragons from Garretson. I about said Blue Jays. We welcome you to tonight's broadcast along with the Hall of Famer, Andrew Griffith, the coach, Les Schroeder.
Yep.
I am merely Shad Hockey among greats tonight. The Titans enter this one at 4-14. They're coming off a historic win. More on that on Tuesday in Beersford. The Dragons come in also off of a win on Tuesday. They're 12-8. They won at home versus McCook Central a couple days ago. The Blue Dragons come in tonight looking to complete their 5th winning season in a row. And why is that news? Because, let's be honest, the Garretson program has struggled in the past. They endured a 69-game losing streak not long ago. From 2012 to 2018, they had 18 wins to go against 175 losses. What happened? Well, it was started with former T resident Stacy Beckman joined the program, started guiding them in a new direction. They started a club program there. Then in 2019, a 2-time state title winner, Dennis Northrup, joined the team. He came from Aberdeen. They haven't had a losing season since, and even went 29-2 and state runner-up at the 2022 State A tournament. Quite a turnaround. As of January this year, Coach Northrup has retired and handed the reins to one of his former players, the player he won the 2009 State AA championship with in Lauren McCafferty. She's now Lauren Stutterow. She was on the bench with this team in 2022, record-breaking season for the Dragons, more games than they'd ever won. They went 29-2 that year. And a few of the players on the floor we'll see tonight were also on the floor in that game, or on the team with that game. 5'8" senior outside hitter, Kaylin Cook. She is a nice player. She's being recruited by a few locals. We can get into that as the game goes on. She's not tall. She's not a big jumper, but she's a very heavy hand. She's a very good blocker. Hits the ball hard and a good server. Watch her tonight. That's Cook. She is number 13. The other player that I see that really leads this team, a 6'2" middle in junior Bella Sissa. She wears number 9. She's tall, long arms. She's a threat on the quicks. Watch her on the quicks tonight in the middle. She's an outstanding blocker, and she'll put the ball down in front of the 10-foot line. Nice hitter for the Blue Dragons. So those two really lead them, Cook and Sissa. Their other middle, 5'9" senior, Brent Swadek. Her dad, well, he's the principal at Venture Elementary here in T, sitting down in front of us. She's another good blocker up front, a solid server. Libero, I like her a lot. Number 2, Taylor Benson. She's a 5'5" junior. She's kind of their spark plug. Very good server as well. Very good back row player, the Libero Benson. You'll see a couple setters, Addison Hove and Macy Rodert, as well as right side, Ashley Harris. And another nice outside pin is junior Leo Wagner. She'll come off the bench, but they're not missing a lot when they switch from Cook to Wagner. And she might surprise you tonight. What are we going to see out of the Blue Dragons? We're going to see them probably run a 6-2 tonight.
Okay.
Their number one thing they do well for me is blocking. Watching them, their blocking reminded me of another really good team, 17-0 Harrisburg team is what it reminded me of. Very good frontline players on this Blue Dragons team. They have all their frontline players are good blockers. 2, they're very aggressive serving team. They can be led any night by a number of people in the ace category. They have a lot of very aggressive servers. Number 3, they're a very versatile team, athletic. They're smart. They just looked well coached, to be honest, watching them on film. If there's one downside to the Dragons, it's their schedule, to be honest.
Okay.
They play in a very tough region with Sioux Falls Christian, who they don't even play this year.
Nope.
Dells, Madison, Baltic. Aside from that, they've played a pretty weak schedule, if we're being honest.
Okay.
Have only played 2 ranked teams. Where does that compare to the Titans? They've played 7 ranked teams. Ooh. So as for the T-Area Titans, the home team, they come into this one 4-14, like we said, 5th in Region 4A. They come off a dominant win, 3-0 win at Beersford to give 6th-year head man Eric Teen his 100th career coaching win. Congratulations, Coach Teen. He guided these Titans a few years ago to the 2 best seasons they've ever had in 20-21 and 21-22. In 21, they advanced to the school's only SODAC 16 appearance. The Titans have long played one of the tougher schedules in the state. but recently have added AA schools to the mix and have played 6 AA schools to go with Sioux Falls Christian, Madison, Del Rapids, Sioux Valley, Canton, Dakota Valley. So just a tough schedule. Titans will have played 5 of the current 6 best in Class A, and they'll have played 4 of the top 6 in Class AA. So, my goodness. It's been a year where they haven't seen the wins piled up, but you look at the schedule and you can see why.
Yes.
13 of the Titans' first 19 opponents currently have winning records, as do the next 3 that they will play.
Yes.
Just ridiculous. The Titans have been led recently by the play of outside senior hitter Julia Hawk. She's a 2-year starter for teen. She just kind of plays like a senior. She does a good job of when I say plays like a senior, she just goes out and plays. She doesn't really worry and just swings all the time.
Swings,
Swings at about every ball set to her. She just keeps getting better and better. Another senior on the inside is 5'9", middle hitter, Mara Grant. She's about as strong as middle hitters you're going to see if you watch volleyball. She can put up a highlight reel kill at any time, and also a strong blocker. She's one of the strongest hitters we've ever had in the history of this program. Libero, 5'5", junior Callie Boom, now in her 3rd year at the varsity level. She's led the back row for 2 years now as the libero. The DS senior Emily Front, very steady and consistent. The Titans experimented with a 6'2". They're now back to a 6'1" with junior setter Claire Hank as a setter. Senior Rylan Conrad, a great blocker for the Titans at the middle position. Sometimes over on the right side, sophomore Anaya Connors is setting up to be a nice player for the Titans in the future. Like to see her keep progressing each game. Senior Addie Tao will come into play on the right side pin and the opposite pin. Senior Gwen Campbell, she's another DS for the Titans, as is junior Kaya Haynes. And so about 90 seconds till we turn it over to PA announcer Jerry Pileshi. What are the Titans? What do they need to do? And in my opinion, then I'll turn it over to you, Les. Hawk and Grant both have to get going. They both have to be getting a lot of swings. If that happens, we're going to be playing really well. Serve receive, got to be key tonight. This is a very aggressive Blue Dragons serving team. We got to get that good first pass to Claire Hank. And we got to figure out the Garretson block. This is one of the better blocking teams I've seen this year. We have to get around the blocks, whether it's tooling the block, whether it's hitting better angle shots, or just Hank setting up setters where they're going to be open. As for the history of these two teams, the Titans hold a 10-6 lead in this series. The Blue Dragons have won 5 straight between 29 and 2018. The Titans won 9 in a row, including 8 straight sweeps, but it's Garretson who swept the Titans each of their last 4 years. We will get into the history as we are running out of time. More or less, Schroeder, welcome in. You have called for this upset to me for the last couple of weeks, so I want to ask you. Why do you think we can get this upset tonight over the 12-8 Garretson Blue Dragons?
Well, I just feel that, it's being the seniors, one of their last home games. They have Dakota Valley and Yankton yet to finish out the year in the next couple of weeks. But I think the seniors want to get off to a good start tonight. We got to have energy from the bench. We got to have energy from the C and JV teams.
From the announcers.
From Jerry Pileshi to, I just think the seniors need to set the example to get off to a good start tonight.
Okay, we will turn it over to senior PA announcer Jerry Pileshi to do the national anthem, and we will be back.
Placing your right hand over your heart. Active duty personnel or veterans not in uniform may salute the flag as Teen Area High School student Hayden Yates sings our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome to tonight's event. The schools participating in this event are members of the South Dakota High School Activities Association. They have adopted the rules under which this game is conducted. A strong commitment to excellence, fair play, and sportsmanship are all vital to this event's success. Please remember to cheer in a positive manner and be respectful of the officials' decisions. To support positive and safe atmosphere for Titan pride, and according to the Dakota 12 Conference rules, we ask that students of all ages remain with their parents or guardians and are accompanied to the restrooms and concession stand areas. Your officials for tonight's match are Holly Mays and Michael Legan. These officials are registered by the South Dakota High School Activities Association, and they have worked hard to learn the rules and administer them at this event. We request that you respect their honest efforts to officiate this contest. And now it's time to introduce our starting lineups. First, for the visitors, the Garretson Blue Dragons. A 5'9" senior, number 3, Bryn Swannick. A junior, standing 5'7", number 4, Leo Wagner. A junior, standing 5'5", number 5, Addison Hope. A 6'2" junior, number 9, Bella Sissa. A 5'7" senior, number 11, Sydney Olsen. A senior, standing 5'8", number 13, Caitlin Cook. And at libero, a 5'5" junior, number 19, Taylor Benson. Assistant coaches for the Blue Dragons are Victoria Houston and Jill Whalen. The head coach is Lauren Stotterrow. And now introducing your starters for your team, Area Titans. A junior, standing 5'3", number 2, Claire Hank. A senior, standing 5'1", number 3, Gwen Campbell. Wearing number 6, a sophomore, standing 5'9", Aaliyah Connor. A 5'11" senior, number 7, Rylan Conrad. A senior, standing 5'10", number 8, Laura Grant. A 5'4" senior, number 12, Emily Brunt. And at libero, a 5'4" junior, number 11, Callie Boone. Assistant coaches for the Titans.
There are your starters tonight. Benson, Swadek, Wagner, Hove, Sissa, Olsen, and Cook. For the Blue Dragons, for the Titans, Hank, Campbell, Connors, Conrad, Grant, Boom in front. As I was saying, the history of these two teams. In one span, the Blue Dragons were 18 and 175 over time. That's 70 and 470 in sets. We know how that feels. We had a girls basketball team that was like 7 and 160 at one point. So the turnaround that they have had here has been one of the best, regardless of sport, in the state. To go from no wins, from 69 losses in a row. They had a season where they didn't have a win in the season. They followed that up with like a 2-win season to where they're at now. Coach Beckham and Coach Northrup deserve a world of credit. It's amazing to see where Garretson is now, and they are a perennial top in the last 5 years, been a perennial top 5 team. And state tourney, when they went to the state tourney in 2022, was the first time they'd been there since 1997, so 25-year absence. So they will start off serving first here. Number 5, Addison Hove, one of their setters. The other one is number 15, Macy Roller. We'll see what they play tonight. See if they do a 6-2 or 5-1. But as we normally see, the setter is going to start off serving. That's the Boom. Connors takes the out-of-system ball. Conrad pushes deep corner. Picked up there by the libero, Benson. Here's a left-handed swinging
nice pass by
Sydney
Emily.
Olsen. And here's Connors on the outside. He's going to hit it long, out of bounds. First point of the night goes to the Blue Dragons. 1-0.
You know, you were talking about their woes in volleyball. They had a great 9-man football teams back in the day.
They sure did. Remember, Tad Heidkamp was one of those coaches over there.
Yep.
He coached the girls' team. There's
There you
Ryland
go.
Conrad down the middle, off of the hands of Hove and out of bounds, 1-1. Kaya Haynes checks into the game for the Titans. She'll go back to serve, the junior DS. Has been serving most of the year. Coach Teen gives her the sign. Talked to Coach Teen before this game, and he said, there's left-handed swinging Olsen.
Nice hustle
Take
over there.
by Haynes. Here's Conrad into the net, point to the Blue Dragons. He talked about we've been inconsistent, they've been inconsistent, and they started out the year 5 wins in a row. They followed that up with 3 losses in a row. Then they had 2 wins in a row, and then 2 losses in a row. And it's kind of how their season has gone. And both coaches joked, Coach Teen and Coach Stotterow, that whoever is most consistent tonight might just win. Really nice swing.
Yep.
Was
Nice
that Hawk?
save. Yep, that was Hawk.
Hawk into the game, number 13. We told you
There you
she's
go,
just
Rye.
been swinging just every set, which you'd love to see. Diving save by
No way.
Emily Front for the Titans. There's Hawk pushing deep corner to Cook. Passes to Hove on the outside.
There we go. Good block.
Big swing and a bigger block by Conrad.
Oh, wait, Conrad.
That was Aaliyah Wagner. We told you about her, the other outside into the game for the Blue Dragons. Big swing, but we told you also that Ryland Conrad is one heck of a blocker, and now she subs out. Another great blocker comes in, Mara Grant, as Callie Boom goes back to serve for the Titans. The pass by Wagner, and now they're going to get the set to Wagner.
Yep.
Deep corner kill by Aaliyah Wagner.
was a nice setup.
5'7" junior, yes. Here comes the other setter into the game, number 15, Macy Rodert. She will go back to serve. I don't know if she's related to the Roderts of the McCook Central, the
Tristan.
the great SDSU basketball player. Short serve, out of bounds. Caught by Coach Teen of the Titans with his new fade haircut.
That's
looking
right,
sharp
that
in
is
his pink T-shirt.
Looking sharp. I did wear pink tonight, by the way.
You did? I did too.
I did not wear Blue Dragon colors tonight. I am neutral. I got my pink on, so I'm good. I got my pink whistle. I've had my pink whistle for like 5 years now. So
Claire
hey,
Hank to serve for the Titans. Jump serve on the right side. That's Wagner.
nice.
Diving save
There we go.
by Hove for the time being. Titans take a 4-3 lead. I wore, I think that they're like coral color shoes.
Okay.
And then I've got 2021 pink volleyball shirt
Yeah, I
on.
just got a pink,
Callie Boom told me, I said, are these pink, Callie? And she said they're close enough. So
Okay,
they're
good.
approved by Callie Boom.
All right, well, if Kelly Boom
Libero.
approves.
There's the quick I was talking about.
There we go. Yep, good block.
And that's Bella Sissa, and they will run that quick, and they run it really well.
Yep.
It's almost indefensible when they run it. She has such long arms. She can get up and put that right down. I recognized her. I went to talk to the Blue Dragon players about some things, and I recognized Bella right away, and I said, is it Sissa? And I got it right.
Good
And
job.
then they told me it's Cook, K-O-C-H, their star outside player. Claire Hank, second touch, takes it over. Diving save by Benson. And now Claire takes the first ball to Tao. Here's Mara Grant. Oh,
Takes out the scoreboard.
my! Oh, my goodness. Nia Connors back into the game.
That's our first. Oh no, that's our second lead. We were up
Wynn
4-3.
Campbell, yes, 5-4. And I meant it when I said Mara's one of the hardest hitters we've ever had here in the 21 years of T volleyball, and it's true. When she gets behind a ball, a good set, she can really put it away. There's the swing on the outside by Wagner. Here's Grant on the right side. Pushes it over to Olsen. This is going to be the one-time setter.
win.
Hove. Free ball for the Titans. Here's Connors on the outside. Diving save by Cook. And now Wagner again on the outside. Powers that one through the block of Tao and Grant 5-5.
Wagner's a nice-looking junior.
Wagner to serve. She is when I talked to Cook. Cook's talking to Waldorf College in Iowa. And so might go down and play in the North Star Conference.
Oh, nice save.
Diving save by Hove. But Wagner will step right into her shoes next year, and they won't Miss much. Connors just hits it out of bounds. And a good reaction.
Yep.
I talk a lot as the Blue Dragons lead 6-1. Just about, volleyball being a game of mistakes. And
Yep.
you don't need to bury your head in your hands or stomp around, and you're going to make mistakes. There she goes, and then you're going to come back and get a nice kill like that.
There you go.
And the up ref signaled, some of the fans in the crowd have seen the up ref, and now she's making fun of herself.
Yep.
But signaled Garretson point, and then T point, and then Garretson point, and then T point, and then laughed at herself. But anyways, Mara Grant is going to serve, and she's going to go to the bench. You just make a mistake, and sports is about mistakes.
It is.
And, you don't have to have a big reaction. You pat your chest and move on, and it's over. Like Ted Lasso says, be a goldfish, Les.
That's right. Yes. Why not?
Outside, big swing by Cook, showing what she can do and why she's going to go on and play at the next level. And Sissa, the best blocker for Garretson, now to the bench. And Charlie Peterson, she's playing libero tonight and not Benson.
Mm-hmm.
She's a 5'8" junior. She's listed as an outside hitter.
Like when?
I didn't see a lot on her when I watched some film. I did see Benson has always been playing libero, and she's a nice-looking libero. Nice dig there by Claire Hank. It's going to be a free ball taken by Olson. Now to the outside. That's Cook, and it'll work. Didn't get a great set. Pushed it deep left corner for the Blue Dragons. Point now leading by 2. I remember one year, I think it was one year, the only team that Garretson beat was Canton. They beat them 2 games, and then a lot of those in those lean years, a lot of their wins were against Howard and Canton. And now you look at Canton, and the Cantons turned it around in the last few years, and they're having a nice season. Pushed over by Ryland Conrad, just in the right place at the right time. Point Titans.
Canton is number 1 in our region right now at 13-8 or something like that.
Not surprising, and I think they're going to have the lost player by transfer, but I think they're going to have a good girls basketball season again.
Yep, they'll be all right.
Deep serve there by Emily Front. Senior. Whoa, a big swing by Cook, but dug up by Campbell. Here's the middle. Ryland Conrad taken by Peterson. And now to the outside. That's Hove. Dug up by the Titans. Here's Connors. Set was a little low, but it doesn't matter. Connors puts it away. Point Titans 8-8.
She's just looking for a spot on the floor and put it down.
So I remember when Mr. Swadek came and took the job as principal here, and he told me his kids wanted to stay in Garretson and finish out.
Yep.
And so when I saw he had a daughter that played, I thought, well, she's got to be a senior, because that was a few years ago.
Yep.
Nice pass set by Boom to Connors.
2 in a row. Nope.
Roll shot in the donut there. Picked up by the Blue Dragons. Diving save by Boom to Hank and into the net by Connors. Throws the ball behind her back into the net. You got to watch how you're throwing the ball. You don't want to get a yellow card. Something we rarely. I think the last yellow card I saw was when Lennox played here. Their head coach got one.
I remember that. That's right.
Patrick Purdy, he's no longer there.
Nope.
Was not a Purdy yellow card, I'll say that. But it was a Purdy yellow card.
It was. Aha.
There's Hove to the outside. Cook.
Ooh, nice swing.
Hits it hard off the block by Ryland Conrad. She sends it over to Peterson, to Hove on the outside, the left-handed swinging Olson.
Nice.
Now here is Connors. Cook on the outside. Jumps better in person than what I saw
on tape.
On tape. Looks like the timing.
Ooh.
Roll shot kill there, the 10th point of the night of the first set for the Blue Dragons. Looks like the timing, as Coach Team calls the timeout, just a little off to Connors on the outside. It looks like they need to be a little higher.
Yes.
In my opinion.
I agree with you.
Well, we had a semifinal Saturday a couple days ago, and the Titan boys won 2-1, and the Titan girls soccer won 2-1, and so it's going to set up. We'll talk more about this as the night goes on. I did talk to Coach Mark Anderson, the girls' head coach, last night, the reigning coach of the year. The T area girls, 12-3-2. They're going to take on unbelievable. We talked about the redemption that we saw in Garretson, the Groton Tigers.
Groton Tigers.
And the Groton, you've got some good programs in Class A. T, West Central, Sioux Falls Christian, Dakota Valley.
Yep.
Vermilion is always scrappy.
Yep.
all of a sudden we've got Groton Tigers. I asked Coach Anderson, how is that even possible?
9-2-1.
9-2-1. He said their seniors have been starting since they were 7th graders.
Oh,
so
okay.
they've just been building and building and building.
Yep.
So really, really neat to see. The Titans did defeat the Tigers 4-0 a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
But that means nothing come 11 o'clock on Saturday. We'll talk more about that. We'll talk about the boys coming up.
Send off on Saturday too.
Yeah, I don't know if I can get out of bed for that. No,
What?
I'm going to be in
What?
I'm going to be. There's a rafter
Whoa,
trying to help
there
the
we go.
Titans.
Yes.
Great
Oh,
job.
nice save.
By Peterson. That
Nice
was a
pass
rocket
by
shot. There you go. There's a little bit
Quinn.
better set. Connors tip, dug by Hove. Here's Cook on the
Ooh,
outside.
nice. Gwen with 2 in a row.
Campbell, nice. There's a bit better set. That was into the net. 4 touches on the Titans.
Now, where were you going to be on Saturday that you can't go to the send-off?
Well, we got, I think it's the first ever field event for Titan Marching Band in.
They're in Yankton. Yes,
Yankton.
that's right. They are in Yankton.
So I will be.
Okay. All right.
I'll be a Malaphone dad.
All right. I'll let it go.
Great diving save by Boom, and then
Good.
the
Ooh.
second touch by Hank. Pushes it deep. Boom to Hank. To Connors.
There we go.
Oh, great block by Swadek and Olsen. And that one was just deep. You didn't know if she should hit it or not. Front went for it, out of bounds. The Blue Dragons in pink starting to pull away. On Pink Night here, honoring and breast cancer survivors and those who have passed away from breast cancer. And Les will talk a little bit about that later.
Yep.
Short serve. Girls on both sides handed out roses
That was that was neat.
before the match tonight. Connors and Campbell come off. Hawk and Haynes. So you got a C and C come off and H&H come in.
That's right.
CNC Music Factory. You're too young.
I remember that.
Perfect pass to Hove, and here's coming downhill. Big swing
Nice
by
save.
Cook. Save by Emily Front.
Way.
And then Claire Hank.
Yep.
Back set to Olsen. That one's saved by the Titans. Here comes Julia Hawk.
That way, Julia.
She could have got into. Oh, he caught.
Ooh, caught us
And,
napping.
Front was getting back into her position where she's
Yep.
supposed to go. Wasn't expecting them to take it over in the second touch.
Nope.
And they did. And now Cook will go back to serve. Another one of the good, solid servers here for the Pink Dragons. Not a lot of blue.
Not the
tonight.
blue. No, there's, yeah. Well, their coach has blue on.
Off the top of the net. Here's Hank back set to Conrad. A little tight into the net. 14-9 lead the Blue Dragons. And I just want to tell you, I had VIP tickets to Luke Bryan tonight, and here I am with you.
Yes, see? What a better way to spend an evening.
I've seen him a couple times, but as far as country goes, he's probably one of my favorite country guys. But
There we go. Good.
my wife went. Great block by Rylan Conrad. Cut the lead to 4.
Probably having a better time without you.
I'm pretty boring at concerts. As Boom goes back to serve Grant into the game. You know, the VIP, you get to sit up there and kind of spread out a little
Yeah.
bit, and that's more my style. I
Yep.
don't want to be
Squished down there, yeah.
We get to go quite often. I am going. Got VIP tickets to Augustana hockey, the first
Oh,
ever
the first
home
one.
game.
Wow, there you go.
So I'm really excited about that Saturday and Sunday. Also excited about Bella Sissa coming back into this game and seeing Macy Rodert serve.
Okay.
This team has one freshman and one sophomore, do the Blue Dragons. Neither of them play, but they are, you don't really see that.
No.
The 17-0 Harrisburg Tigers are really young.
There you go.
Nice
Thank
push
you.
by Hawk. We talked about that pregame. If you got to push it to one of the corners
Yep.
or to the setter to take the setter out. Kind of gets under my skin when you just push it just to get it over.
And a good JV player that does that is Anna Bendy. She'll push it to the right corner. She'll push it to the back corner.
Yep.
She's really good at that.
You're exactly right. And she's a good hitter, too.
And she's a good hitter.
And a good server. She's going to be, we'll see more of her next year.
Yes, we will.
Nice set by Tao. And I thought that was into the net, but the referee knows better than I do. Hawk is going to hit it again. Wow, there's the blocking we talked about. That's Sissa and Olsen, mainly Sissa. Sissa is just I don't know if Coach Stoddero, she played at Northern State
Okay.
after her high school career at Aberdeen.
Yep.
I I don't know if she stresses blocking, but that's just the one thing that really stood out to me in watching them was the blocking. There's Mara Grant, and there's right on cue, Bella Sissa, another block. Biggest lead of the night for the Pink Dragons. Timeout of the Titans. So,
Yes, sir.
talking to Coach Anderson, girls soccer, you know, how his season, he said it's been a crazy season. The 4th game of the season, their goalkeeper went down for the year.
Yes.
Abby Munson.
Yep.
Who steps in but senior Maddie Botts.
Maddie Botts
She's a
steps up.
striker,
Yep.
never played. Goalkeeper in her high school career.
Yep.
And he said she hasn't missed a beat.
Mom and Dad are sitting right across from us.
Yeah, they sure are. My old neighbors.
That's right.
And he expects Groton to come. You know, Groton's going to play with house money. They're going to come out swinging.
Yep.
They just lost 4-0.
Yep.
And I asked him about that. I said, are you worried that your team is going to get complacent because they just beat him and think? And he said, they've never done that this year. They don't take anybody lightly, you know, and the Titans are a young team too, mainly
Yeah.
sophomores.
Yep.
And so I don't expect them to take. We've got such a great coaching staff with Coach Anderson and Coach Yasmin. And
Well, we got down 1-0 on Saturday, and there was a sense of urgency on that field when they got down 1-0.
Yep.
And I mean, we came back and tied it up pretty quickly. I mean, it was like within 2 to 3 minutes of that game. But
that was against West Central.
West Central.
Who we've had a hard time
We've
beating
had
at
our-
all. We beat
Yep.
them twice in 1 year this year.
Yep.
So go Lady Titans soccer Saturday in Brandon, 11 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Julia Hawk on the right side just hits it into the nets, and you worry about this block that Garretson puts up if that starts getting into the hitters' heads if they're trying to swing around the block or over the block. But 11-18 or 18-11, I should say, biggest lead of the night for Garretson. Mara Grant gets the free ball over, and now it's going to be on the outside. That's Wagner. Here's Hawk, and it's going to be a double touch on the Titans. 19-11. You ever been to Garretson?
Well, yes. Well, speaking of a cancer patient, my mom, but I'll get into that later. But my mom used to work at the Palisade Nursing Home in Garretson in her career. So she worked there, I want to say, at least 15 years. So I know Garretson pretty well. Well, ironic enough, this is a true fact about me. My senior year, my
best 3 years of your life.
no, my prom date.
What?
My prom date was from Garretson, South Dakota. Heidi Parrott.
What's Heidi doing now? When Camel back into the game, back to
I
serve?
don't know, actually. I haven't talked to her in a while, but no, my
Do you
prom.
think she's married?
I have no idea.
Did you guys get along on this prom date?
We did, yeah.
I'm going to look her up like Parrot, like the bird.
Yes. Yeah, Heidi Parrott was
When Campbell
my
takes-
prom date, and she was from Garretson, South Dakota. I even forgot all about that. So that was my connection to the Garretson Blue Dragons. And my mom worked at the Palisade Manor nursing home, but yeah, I forgot about my senior year of my prom.
Who asked who out?
Well, ironic enough that she worked with my mom at Palisade Manor.
You dated one of your mom's coworkers?
She was a sophomore in high school
Into the net, 21-12.
back
Okay.
in the day,
Makes it better.
and so I dated a sophomore.
Did you guys have soup that night?
Campbell soup, exactly. Yes.
Nice pass by Boom. Here is Hank, and there's Connors.
There we go.
There, big swing by her. Gets her going here tonight. Titans trail by 8.
But yeah.
Learning more and more about you every
Yeah. So
every week.
I totally forgot about that. Is my senior prom.
Where'd you guys go eat at on prom?
Well, actually, I rented a limo. Another two brothers and I had rented a limo, and I don't remember where we. I mean,
Nice swing by Cook on the outside.
This
Finds
was-
the line. They weren't this Parrot Girls brothers, were they?
I don't know. I don't know if there is any relation there or not. But now that you say that, I don't know. But
Okay, you
That was
rented a
back-
limo and then you went to Brandon to eat, or
no, I think we went to Sioux Falls. I can't remember where.
It was a
though.
long time ago, right?
That was a long time. That was about
Peterson's
over 20 years ago. So, but I do remember Daniel Fick and I were the ones that had that rented the limo.
Huh.
So yeah, we had a limo for my senior year, and Heidi Parrott
Nice block.
from Garretson was part of my prom
Nice
date.
block by Rylan Conrad.
There you go. I knew
so
you would.
interesting. I think if they were to make a movie about your life, which I think they should, who would play you as Emily Front goes in to serve?
Will Ferrell.
little tall, Les, to play you.
Oh, well.
I was thinking Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, there.
There's
Sure.
outside. Here's
Sure.
Cook. Cook just gets a nice approach. That time she was set by Sydney Olson. So this
Yes.
this Garretson team.
Yes.
Very versatile. Neighbors with Del Rapids.
Yep.
Very versatile. They've switched up a lot this year from what I've seen, depending on who they're playing. Ryland Conrad, nice swing.
Yep.
Saved by Wagner. Here's Cook on the outside. Nice dig by Boom. Nia Connors
There we
on the
go.
line. 2 in a row now for Connors and her pink sneakers that she wears every game, not just in the pinked out game.
Nope. She wears them every game.
Kaya Haynes, number 9, coming back into serve.
Nice
for
call
the
by my
Titans.
coworker down there, Taylor. She's also over at the Legacy Elementary.
Coworker.
Yeah, Taylor down there. There's a line judge, and then my boss is on the other side. Yes.
Okay. Nice short serve taken by
Ooh.
Swadek in the front row. Sailed out of bounds by Cook. Remember, volleyball, if that was a pass to Swadek, that would have been a double touch. There are no double touches on serve receive. So
Yes, I was waiting for that to be
it
called.
can get as wonky as on serve receive. There's
All
no
right.
double touches.
There you go, Kaya.
A funny story I had.
Yes.
There's Hove, takes it over. Way to be there, Kaya Haynes. Hawk on the outside, down the line. Dug up by Wagner. And now here's Cook. Her and Wagner play opposite sides on the court. Here's Hawk in the back row. Wagner again. Boy. I noticed her in the front row, but she's playing a great back row tonight as Wagner. Now she's going to let that one go. Leah Wagner, I'm giving myself credit. I said she might surprise you tonight. She
Yeah, she
surprised
does.
me by her back row play.
She has been playing great.
Set point for the Pink Blue Dragons. The pinked out Blue Dragons.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
Front, a little bit of an overpass. Nice joust by Claire Hank.
Claire won the joust.
Wagner went down. Left-handed swing by Olsen. Nice touch by Hawk. Second touch over by Hank. Here's Cook again. Diving
That
Kelly
way,
Boom
Kelly.
keeps that alive. Free ball. Would have been out of bounds, but
yes, it would.
Cook hit it, knew right away, and just smiles, pats her chest, says that's my fault. I don't want to criticize.
Oh, you're not. You would never
I don't want to criticize
anybody.
Kaylin Cook.
Nope.
But as far back as she went to get that, she could have grabbed me and you a bag of popcorn or something in the
suppose.
concession stand. No, I mean, it wasn't that far out. but
Okay, all right.
I can tease her because she's such a good player that she's having a good night.
Oh.
There's the left-handed swing by Olsen for point number 25. Garretson wins 25-17 tonight. Les Schroeder's upset pick
We got time yet.
has just fallen in their first set. So he doesn't look scared at all.
Nope.
Boys soccer. Titans will follow up. We're no stranger to this. This is how it's gone most years. The girls will play, and then the boys will play. Boys are the opposite of the girls. They play a team that they lost to earlier in the year, 3-0.
Well, that team that they lost to hasn't lost a game yet.
No, they've tied
So-
a couple.
Yes.
They also haven't played, I think we've played 7 or 8 AA teams.
Yes.
Boy, they had a thriller. I think the girls got the go-ahead goal with 3.5 minutes to go. Is
I
that
think
right?
so, yes.
The boys
Yes.
got a
Yep.
corner kick, the header, with 90 seconds to go. And they were pretty gassed. I don't know how they would have had to play 2 10-minute periods.
Huh.
And then if they still were tied with it, and I don't know, one of the parents told me that if they could have done that.
Yeah.
They will play at 1 p.m. in Brandon as well. We'll have the AA or the A girls and the A boys and the AA girls and the AA boys championship games. And I didn't get a chance to talk to their coach. Of course, the girls won it in 2019.
Yep.
In 2022, the boys won it. It was our first. It was our first state championship that wasn't track. 2013.
Yes.
And it was against, we knocked Sioux Falls Christian out in the semifinals and then beat, I think, Aberdeen Central. I think it was on an
Oh, yeah.
extremely windy day.
Yes, I
Extremely
remember
windy.
that. Yes.
And I said, if we
Yes.
played into the wind that first half, and I said,
I
if we can
remember
be
that.
tied at halftime, we're going to be looking good. And we actually outscored them in the second half, 2-1. They managed to get a goal into the wind.
Yep.
But Boys have also won it in 17, 18, and 19, the three-peat.
Yes.
And much like every year, they're going to have to get it against Sioux Falls Christian. It's been those two in Class A for some time, and when we move to Double A, there's going to be a lot of happy Class A boys teams that can now maybe get to that championship game. Two outstanding programs.
Yes.
Peoria boys are not very deep, like Andrew Griffin was telling us about. They've got a couple 8th graders that they really rely on for their speed, and a 9th grader, and so it's kind of what we see in soccer is a lot of youngsters having to participate.
Yep, their send-off is at 11, and then they'll get there just in time to support the girls when they start. So, and then they play at 1.
Yep, that'll be on. If you can't make it, like I can, I'll be in Yankton, South Dakota Public Television.
Yep.
We'll have that covered. That first year when we won it was the first ever Class A state championship. I think they played that on like a Friday at like 11 o'clock. I remember being in school and watching that on our computers.
Oh, okay.
They've kind of changed it. I don't know why they did it on Friday.
Well, I remember one year this is when your oldest daughter was an 8th grader, and we were at a conference tournament in Del Rapids, and we watched the championship game, the soccer championship game there in Del Rapids during that conference tournament.
I remember that.
Yes.
Because I was at that state tournament. I didn't go to my daughter's volleyball. I went to that state tournament.
I don't know why.
I really don't know why I did that.
I know. I know you weren't there supporting us. I know.
Emily Front starts off serving set 2, and Cook hits that one out of bounds. And I don't know if my daughter's listening. She texted me, and I said, I can't talk on the phone now, but if you tune in, I'll say hi to you and that I love you. My daughter from Philadelphia. But I asked her about this Garretson team, and she said that Kaylin Cook, my daughter played for Kairos, as does Kaylin. She said, she's just a cutie patootie. I love that girl a lot. And so I was able to talk to Kaylin about that briefly. Told her that my daughter thinks she's a really good kiddo. So, hi, Ryan, if you're tuning in.
Hi, Ryan.
Number 5, Addison Hove back to serve for the Blue Dragons into the net. And so soccer Saturday, tomorrow night, kind of a big game.
It's kind of a big game. Yeah, you would think so. Number
We've
1.
played Pierre now in the last 2 years 4 times, but none of them have been in T, South Dakota. Tomorrow night that changes. The number 1 Pierre Governors coming off a very rare loss. The 6th-time straight state champions come in to play the Titans. Julia Hawk dives for that one, can't get it. Point to the Blue Dragons. And so we'll have that on here as well on the YouTube feed. Jerry Paleshi.
That guy down there, Jerry Paleshi.
And Chad Berger, former USF player. And Andrew Griffith will be running that one as well. He's going to bring his equipment out there tonight after the game. Oh, nice swing on the overpass by the Blue Dragons. That's her again, Leah Wagner.
That Wagner girl, yeah.
So she's so good, they named a town in South Dakota after her.
That's right.
The Wagner Red Raiders. Must be her favorite color.
It must be red.
Cheer, they're already through their season, competitive cheer.
Yep.
They will be at state next Friday at the Denny.
Okay.
So you want to go to that? Cook. No, that's Wagner that hits that one out of bounds. Almost taking out our beloved Coach Eric Teen.
Yep.
USD alum, second best big school in the state.
Second best, yeah, that's right.
The top 15 now, South Dakota football Coyotes.
That's right.
Here's Wagner on the outside. Beautiful set. Thought she'd get more behind that. She can really hit it hard.
There we go.
Hawk off the line a little bit.
Tried to use the
Hove, and nice.
Ceiling
trying to take advantage of the rafters. Really a tough angle there for Olsen, but she gets it in play.
Quick.
A quick to Grant, and it was a little low. She tried to push it deep corner. Nobody home if she would have got it down 3-3. Yeah, in marching band, I think they wrap up Saturday.
Yeah, their Saturdays. Yes, it was fun watching their performance on Monday night. I went out there.
Show. It's just
that is awesome.
Really, really neat routine. The Greatest Showman.
Yep.
And man, and when we went to a week ago, as we see Rodert serve, here's Grant on the left side.
Oh,
nice block by Sissa. We went and watched them in Sioux Falls Festival Vans. They took first in their Don't be showing me pictures on your phone when I'm trying to talk.
Oh, okay, sorry.
They took first in their division,
Yes.
but they took second overall.
Overall,
and they took
yes.
second to Lincoln.
Yes.
Lincoln was legendary in band before this school district even started.
Yes.
For us to take second to Lincoln High School
Yep.
shows
that
you,
is-
holy, there's Sissa again. For us to take second, that was a one-handed block by Sissa.
Yes.
But if you would have seen us perform, you would understand why they get. It's such a good. Everybody does a good job. The drum majors, the flag girls,
couple
everything.
volleyball players. Julia Hawk, Rylan Conrad. They're on the band.
Yep.
Claire Hank is on the flags.
Yep.
And so yes, I mean
Oh, big swing by Hawk.
we're just versatile.
Versatile and blocked by Grant, but it goes out of bounds. Great block, but doesn't stay in bounds.
But yes, my buddy Peyton Parker is part of the drums.
Yep, he is Hugh Jackman of that band.
That's right, he is.
He certainly is. Peyton and Jesse back
Jesse,
there
yep.
taking care of the drums.
That's right.
Here is Hank to the middle to Hawk just off the net, and then
Ooh, good
Sessa
Hawk.
just keeps it alive. Nice pass set by Hawk.
Yeah, just
And here is Hove on the quick
There
by
we go,
Sissa.
good block.
Blocked by Hawk. Point Titans.
there we go.
Addie Tao back into the game. State cross country is not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
That's
I
in
was
Sioux
told
Falls.
I was told we had to talk about this.
I want to go to this.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Because it's at Yankton Trail.
Yep.
I'm imagining I love Yankton Trail. I love cross country.
we have a brother from a sister that's playing on the volleyball team. Her brother made it to the state tournament, or
Okay.
to the state cross country meet.
Who would
Well,
that be?
Jack Campbell.
Oh,
but
he's
the
in
whole-
his attendance here tonight.
But the whole boys team is going as a team
For the first time
for the
since
first
when?
time. That I do not.
2009.
Okay.
So it's been a long time, and I can think of a couple of the guys on that team. But yeah, we've had the girls qualify.
Yep.
First time they did that was a few years ago.
Well, JC Babb for the girls qualified, and so did Jada Van Locken.
Yep, I talked to her out in getting some refreshments, and
She's a sixth grader,
yeah,
and then Babb is a sophomore,
yep,
right? Yes. Okay.
yep.
Had that right. I had my year right.
So that'll be fun. That it's local, and yeah, I plan to go. So if you
All right.
want to go, you're
All
free.
right. All right, I'll
You
go.
can
I can
you
ride
can
with
certainly
you.
drive
All
and
right.
buy me lunch.
Oh well, isn't it your turn to buy?
Jump set. Oh, nice swing in the middle by Olson. Almost a diving save by Boom. And now Olson will go back to serve, a left-handed serving.
The last
junior,
cross country
senior.
meet I went to was last year. I went to a middle school meet. Supported the kids out there for the middle school.
Jump set by Hank to the middle. Rylan Conrad pushed it, saved by Olson. Here's Wagner to Tao. Conrad or Grant. I want to say, and the set's just
Oh, there we go.
seem
Nice
like they
save.
need to be higher. There's a higher set. See what Hawk can do with it. She hit the net, and she said that wasn't me. 11-4 timeout. T-area Titans, and so I think we've covered all our fall sports. I don't know if we were on the air after we took second in boys golf.
Yep.
So we'll hang that banner.
Well, yeah.
And either way, I was looking at the banners tonight. We're going to hang a golf banner. We're going to hang another soccer girls and soccer boys
exactly.
banner no matter what happens on Saturday.
Exactly.
15 state titles for the Titans since 2011.
There we go.
And hopefully after Saturday, that number is 17.
That's right.
Volleyball, 3 games left in the regular season after tonight. On Monday, next Monday, the Titans go to
EPJ.
Elk Point Jefferson. Winning record for them.
17-7.
Then they get a week off and they play here against Dakota Valley
Yeah, get a chance to look at them.
on the next Monday. And then the following night on Tuesday, Yankton, who's only got a few wins in AA, and Les has already got that marked in his
Win
logbook
column.
as a win.
Win column, maybe. We'll see.
And then it's postseason time.
It is.
But we have another game before that. We have the DAC-12.
DAC-12 conference tournament
Yep.
on Saturday, where we, if the seedings were to play out as if anything changes tonight, we will be the 8th seed, and we will be playing the 9th seed, the Tri-Valley Mustangs.
Yep.
And then if we win that one,
When we win that one?
I'm just saying if,
Yeah, that's Grant can't do that. That's that. She reached into. Oh, they're going to give it to her. I thought they were going to call that. It's that kind of 50-50. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, and then then when or if we win that one,
When
we play.
we win?
When we
Got it.
okay, all right.
Kidding.
When we
Camelback to serve.
when we win against Tri-Valley on Saturday morning at 9 a.m. over at Lennox, and then we would play the number 1 team, Sioux Falls Christian Chargers, who we haven't seen since August, which is obviously our first game of the year.
Yeah.
But they're and Sioux Falls Christian. I did look at their record. They're something like 25-3 or something like that. So.
And I say we play one of the toughest schedules, and they're the reason why.
And they're
because
yes.
they go and they play O'Gorman. They go and play some really good Iowa School. Western Christian is
Western Christian,
outstanding
Unity
in ball.
Christian.
Unity Christian. I think Pella, Southwest.
They play a Minnesota Southwest Christian.
And they play everybody, and so that's why I don't give a. I'll just say we probably play the second toughest schedule.
Yes.
But not far behind. But
No.
they are 25-3.
25-3.
And I looked at someone I've seen has only played like half that many games. So.
Well, the team that we played at the Pentagon, the Rapid City Christian Comets, they are second now at like 17-3 or 4.
And they
like
get
that.
a lot of games in too. They go over and play the Thunder Basins and some of those Wyoming teams and whatnot. And that's what Sioux Falls Christian does. And Dakota Valley does that a little bit, being so close to Iowa and Nebraska. Blocked by Tao and Grant for the Titans. And suddenly they find themselves down just 2 points with
Made a 6-0 run
Campbell serving. Student section comes to their feet, and I'm a little worried.
Why is that?
We've got a police officer here, net serve Titans.
Yeah.
He's been talking to Mr. Knutson and Mr. Preheim for quite some time.
I see that.
I don't know if they're negotiating how he's going to take them out of here, if it's going to be.
Well, no, I just they're calm over there. I mean.
Okay. If we see the SWAT team come in less, we might need to.
All right. Well,
we might need to get more word. He's been over there a while. I don't know if it's parking tickets. I can see that.
I don't know.
Speeding. You know, Mr. Preheim drives that minivan, and that baby can probably get up to 70 on a good windy day. Maybe he's going fast.
Well, maybe. He seems a little calm over there, though, so I think he's okay.
Block for the point by Grant. She'll go back to serve. Her team just trailing 11-10.
Made a nice little comeback here.
You see a standing serve by Grant. It's a good serve. Nice aggressive standing serve and a nice, kind of a quick to Sissa. Bella Sissa, player you'd never mind seeing go to the bench. She'll go to the bench, as will Grant.
Mara.
So 2 outstanding middles.
Hi to Twyla tonight.
All conference middles. Twyla watching in. We're at in Iowa.
Isn't it Pella? No, I don't. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't want to get it wrong.
Oh, Grant almost had a nice block after the back row attack, and that's got to be a dead ball.
I think it is. I don't know. I thought
it went under the net.
I did too.
So back row kill by Wagner. As we see Charlie Peterson going back to serve. That's a nice name, Charlie.
Charlie? I got a couple of Charlies in school.
Charlie Leslie on the football team.
Yeah.
I'm going to name her name Charlie. Charlie right on pace, gets the dig. And the free ball by Hove. Here's Hank. The back set to Eddie Tao, just jumped a little early. And so point to the Blue Dragons. They lead 15-10. I wonder what song Luke Bryan is singing tonight,
now?
but I'm going to tell you something right now.
What's that?
It's got something to do with beer. I mean, for Pete's sake, if you've ever heard Luke Bryan songs.
I have.
It's something with beer,
All
drinking
right.
beer or a pickup truck in it.
All right, well.
Nice jump serve by Charlie
Ooh.
Peterson. I feel we're close to being on the first name basis where I can just call it a Charlie and not have to,
All right.
you know. She's a libero.
Yeah, she is. You're right.
There's Wagner. Nice pass.
Oop.
That's to Olson. And then by Hove.
There you go.
Outside.
Yeah.
Naya Connors. Great swing, but Wagner again in the back row. And then Cook off of the block by Conrad. Point for the Dragons. I played against the Dragons in high school. I sure did.
Okay. Well, so our
when Sioux Falls Christian and Garretson were both Class B.
Yep, 9-man.
Those basketball lists. That's when Sioux Falls Christian didn't have
Oh,
football.
didn't have
even
football yet,
think
okay.
about ever having football.
All right.
There's Cook. Killed is spoiled by Boom on the dive, and then Connors.
Well, my old
Hits it off of Wagner in the back row. Point Titans.
My old high school played Garretson when they were good in football, so 9-man football. I think we did 2 play them in basketball as well.
So you have a little, as we see, Emily Front lives in the cool part of town in T, just like I do, right in the smack dab in the middle. So you're saying you got a little animosity towards the
Garretson Blue Dragons? No, I do
Garretson
not.
Blue
No, I do
Dragons.
not.
Nice kill by Cook again.
Well, how do I when I have when I had a date that was from there?
That's true, but I just sense that you have this dislike for Garretson.
I do not. No,
Hove goes back to
I
serve.
do not. You're
For the Garretson
putting words
team
in my
that
mouth.
Les so desperately
No.
does not like.
Any Garretson fan out there listening, I do not have anything against your team or your
Ryland.
town at all. My mom worked there for 15 years.
Why are you crossing your fingers as you're saying this?
I am
And
not.
Ryland Conrad.
Oh, nice block there,
Great
man.
block by Connors. And you saw the front row player for Garretson, who was Swadek, looked like she hit it twice. So in volleyball, you
you
can
can.
block it and
Yes.
you can hit it.
That's right. You can.
So if the up ref or the down ref rules that it's a block,
Yep.
you can have a block.
Then you
So
can
you
play
can't
it.
hit it consecutively 2 times in a row.
You can.
Oh, that's old Addison Hove there. You know, that's a junior trying to be sneaky and
She was.
steal a point on us. And now I'm kind of getting it. Your dislike for Garretson with that trying to be sneaky on us. Why you dislike
I do
Garretson
not.
so much? I think it's a beautiful town
Oh,
with
I do
the
too.
Palisades State Park right there.
I know.
Kaya Haynes, the
That's
ace
right.
in the corner. That was like a Tim Wakefield knuckleball.
That was.
The
I like
bottom
it.
just fell out of that. I don't blame the Garretson players for calling out, but it just dropped right in the corner.
The big Jesse Gulch, you know.
Yeah,
up in
where
there.
Jesse James
Jesse
jumped the
James
gulch.
jumped the Gulch, yeah.
I'm so darn proud of you right now,
See?
knowing your South Dakota history.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm telling you right now,
What's that?
Julia Hawk, that one is out. We are doing true and false tonight.
We are, okay.
And
All
it
right,
is-
good. All right, I'm ready.
My dad, I sat with him during part of the C game tonight.
Yep.
He's got a really good friend, and that's Art Nordstrom, if you've ever heard Nordstrom's.
Well, you know, yeah, little
They've got a
Shannon
great-
Nordstrom
yep.
Cars and Parts.
They've got a great show on
Yep.
AM 1320, and so Hank tried to take it over second touch, didn't work.
Yeah, that-
Titans trail by 5.
Shannon Nordstrom guy, I know
The
him.
Under the Hood show,
Yep.
with Shannon and Russ Evans, and so
Yep.
because of what Nordstrom's do out there,
Okay.
it's going to be automotive trivia tonight.
Oh, I'm gonna nail this one. I'm gonna get this one down.
And so
You know me and cars.
you have
What's that?
bad luck with cars. 20
I
to
do.
14
You're right.
Garretson.
I do. I have.
20 to 14 Garretson, and you buy from the same dealer, and
No, I don't.
you've got the same dealer that you always buy from, and I don't know why you do that, because your cars tend to last you about 6 months, and then you got to do something with them. You killed a deer with one of your cars, I believe.
have. You're right. I have.
So
It's been a while though, but yeah. Right over there by Squealers.
yeah, did you take it into them? And
I should have taken it right into the Squealers.
what did Wednesday night? No events going on. What'd you do last night, Les?
I watched the Twins lose 3-2 to the Houston Astros. Is what I did last night
Where'd you watch that at?
at my house.
Oh, did you go out to eat anywhere?
I did go to Squealers
Oh.
last night.
Huh,
Yes,
thought
I did.
thought I saw you there enjoying some.
Well, I mean, there was a 5th grader that had a birthday yesterday. That
You're a little old for that, aren't you?
well, no.
Did
no.
they give you an invite?
No, happy birthday to Hunter.
Happy birthday, Hunter. It's nice of you to invite Les.
That's right.
Same thing as prom date did. I think she asked you, if I heard right.
I don't know.
You don't know? Emily Front, perfect pass. Hank doesn't have to move, and now there's Hawk. Hits
Nice
it
hit.
right in front of libero. Charlie, my friend. Point Titans. Mara Grant comes back into the game. And Ryland Conrad goes and sits down, and boom. Wonderful volleyball name. Roll serve. Of course, backwards. That's Moob. Not as good a name. There's Callie Moob. It just doesn't
wow.
sound as good as
All
Callie
right,
Boom. And
doesn't-
she's going to sail it just
Oh.
long. Hey, C-Team won tonight in 2.
Yep.
JV won in 3.
Yep.
A close one. Set 3 was 15-13.
Yep.
So Titans want to get the sweep, but the Blue Dragons are 4 points away from going up 2-0. And then in between the sets, we will shortly, true or false, which Les boldly predicts, like he predicted a Titan win tonight, that he will win true or false against Andrew Griffin. And Titans all wanted a touch there. None of the refs saw it. And that did have a weird kind of angle on that ball.
It did.
And I have not known Julia Hawk or Mara Grant or Claire Hank or
They
Kaya
would never
Haynes or Emily
complain.
Front or Callie Boom to
No,
lie.
Nope. They don't lie.
Maybe once in a while.
No, they never lie.
Nice deep serve by Macy Rodert, the junior. Wow. Rocket shot by Mara Grant, dug up by the Blue Dragons. There's Wagner, just sends it down the line. Doesn't matter how hard it is.
Nope.
Just find the open spot. Blue Dragons at 8:01 p.m. Now 2 points away from taking set 2. There's Rodert. There's Hank on the outside. No, to the middle to Hawk. Just finds open spot and gets pushed by Mara Grant.
The old excitement push.
And Swadek and Tao back in. Hank to serve. Zach Borg would have liked that. He
would
called
have.
out Mara her sophomore year when she was shoving girls around in excitement.
Yep, I remember he did that.
And there is Hank to Hove. The quick to Sissa. But Addie Tao says, not so fast. Nice block by Olsen for the Blue Dragons. Here's Hawk. Blocked by Olsen and Sissa. Hank to Hawk again. Dig by Cook in the back row. And now here's Wagner.
That was a
Boy,
good
she
swing.
can swing.
Yeah, that was
Saw the
good.
top spin on that. Is what was impressive about that.
Yep.
That really bent in the air. There's the quick to Sissa. Haynes, a great volley here. There is Mara Grant. Hove. Wagner again. And boom, steps in the way. Set to the outside, into the net. Point Blue Dragons, set point number 2. Blue Dragons, they won set 1, 25-17. And now they're up 24-16. It'll be the left-handed Sydney Olsen. 5'7" setter, right side hitter. Perfect pass by Boom to Hank, the back set. No good. We're going to play trivia. Blue Dragons win set 2. Okay, are you gentlemen ready?
Yeah.
Andrew Griffin, are you a car guy at all? Or you kind of got your Hyundai out there that you like? Andrew Griffin from the great state of Oregon. Inducted into the Hall of Fame at USD not too long ago. Can't believe he missed the game for... You're from Washington. Washington. I caught myself there. Okay, car trivia. The first four-door car ever was built in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. True or false?
False.
It's true. It's the Faywick Flyer.
Oh.
It's on display at the
At the
Siouxland
Wash-
Heritage Museum.
That's right. Okay.
The Faywick Flyer.
Sure. Okay.
0-0. Electronic cars are becoming more popular now, but actually they started early in the 2000s, the electronic cars did. Is that true or false?
False.
You both said false. You're both 0 for 2. You're wrong. It is true. I believe it was Thomas Edison bought his wife or made his wife an electric car. Okay.
All right.
Oh, the 2000. I meant the, well,
Well,
you're still
yeah,
wrong.
oh, man.
I meant like the 1800s, I mean.
Oh.
Okay, hey.
All right.
Okay. Doesn't matter because you both guessed the same thing.
All right.
1-1. The first car produced ever by Henry Ford was called the Model T.
True.
That's false, guys. It was the Model A. And then the next one was the Model B. I'm really disappointed in you guys here today. Okay, 1-1.
All right.
The top selling car of all time in the history of automobiles is the Volkswagen Beetle. True or false? I own one myself.
True. Well, I mean, even though
Les
you...
said true. Andrew Griffin said false. It is the Toyota Corolla.
Oh.
Andrew Griffin with the lead. Les can only tie.
Oh.
Our last question. The U.S. is home to 1/3 of the world's cars. True or false? 1/3 of the world's cars.
False.
You both said false. You are both correct. No, you're both wrong. It is true. It is true. Les Schroeder was confident,
Les Schroeder
and Les
blows it
Schroeder wins. And my tie question was, what color was my first car?
Purple. No. Red.
Silver. Andrew picked silver. That's the most popular color. It was brown. I had a brown Chevy Chevette. And I had dreams of having such a cool first car. And I had a brown Chevy Chevette.
I had a green Maverick.
Oh, I know the color green. It's like a, yep, I know the color green.
Yep, green Maverick.
Ford Maverick. White 96 Honda Civic. If you can tell the ages of the people that you're listening to now. A 96 Honda Civic.
Mine was in the 70s.
Mine was in the 80s. Did you buy your own first car?
No, it was from my dad.
Oh, how about you, Andrew?
My dad bought
Yeah.
Yep.
Me too. All of our dads spoiled us, bought our first cars
Yep.
because they loved us. Andrew's just 12 years old. Yeah, I thought I was going to get a truck. My siblings all got Mustangs. I was the only one that got a Chevette.
Shove that.
That was just the start of a disappointing life that I had. I'm kidding. There's Cook, just slaps it over to front, and now here's Connors on the outside. Fifth kill of the night for the sophomore, Nia Connors, who's Pentagon national team player.
Yep.
Got to go to Florida and play in nationals last year.
Yep.
That is quite the scene. In that under that roof, I believe there are 110 courts, and it looks like a popcorn machine in there when they're all warming up. Just balls going everywhere. It's a really neat scene. It's really, really cool. I'm really happy she got to experience that, and she probably will a couple more times. Here's Hawk
There
on the
you go.
outside. Puts it away. Seventh kill of the night, Julia Hawk. Diving. Leah Wagner, who seems to be everywhere for the pink squad from Garretson. Kaya Haynes back to serve. Nice serve by Haynes. She's been doing that all year. She'll be here again next year. The Titans lose 6 seniors. There's the set to the middle to Rylan Conrad. That was dug by Hove to Peterson. And then Cook on the outside. Nice pass set by Hank and a nice swing by Hawk. Getting the kill by Cook. Off the block by Conrad. And Julia Hawk, if you watch her approach, there's a lot. I was watching this during the younger games, the JV games, and they should watch where she backs up to get the approach that she does, and it really helps her. And she's just getting better and better at it. But she really backs up. You see her now.
Yep, she's
And
way
she's
out there.
way back there because she knew it was going to be very smart. She knew it was going to be a pass set, and it probably wasn't going to be. But you see her way back behind the 10-foot line, and here she comes, and she just gets a look at that. Right on cue, Julia Hawk. You saw her back up well beyond that 10 feet mark, and she just gets a run in it and gets a lot of power behind it.
Yep.
Mara Grant as a middle doesn't really have that luxury of getting. She can't get that deep as a middle, but she still can really get a lot behind it. But that's a big difference I've noticed with Julia, is just really getting that approach down, and that's so important. Swing by Olsen for the kill. And now it's 3-2 Titans as Sissa comes back in. Front line, beware.
Nice to see Christina Westhoff here, former Titan coach.
Well, we had a few. We had Christina Westhoff here. We had Coach Thorstensen here. And we had Coach Knutson here. We had 3 former coaches, volleyball coaches here.
Well, Coach Thorstensen, her daughter plays on the freshman team.
And then nice swing, Julia Hawk gets the Mara Grant shove again. And I like seeing that from Mara Grant, her being happy for her teammate. That's what it's all about. Towel back in for the Titans. Hank to serve.
Coach Knutson went to go get her daughter from volleyball, 5th grade volleyball practice today, as I'm helping out with 5th graders.
By Hank off the top of the net. Yep.
And we have a game on Saturday.
Oh.
So that's what they were out at practice.
Where do you play? You like a outside hitter? Or?
I sit on the bench and help out. But no, they play over at Horizon Elementary. All the 5th grade teams
Blocked
do.
by Hawk Point Titans.
She didn't run out and get any.
And Hawk and Grant do the chest bump now.
Nice start by the Titans this set.
Nice start, and then you can see them having fun.
That's right.
And I will bet anybody any amount of dollars that you just play better when you're having fun. There's Hank again off the top of the net for another ace. And the Blue Dragons might have to call timeout with their pink jerseys, seeing red in anger. Maybe green with envy for how the Titans are playing.
There we go.
In their white jerseys on a crisp autumn evening. And here, tight set there. And to nowhere, set to the up ref. 8-2, the T-Area Titans.
Yep, it's coming.
Timeout by Coach Stodero for the Blue Dragons. Coach Stodero, she was a head coach in Flandreau for a few years and came over here with her high school coach, Coach Dennis Northrup, the man that has completely turned this program around.
Yes, he did.
She teaches out in Garretson.
4th grade, right?
I think so. And, of course, she played at Northern State in Aberdeen. Had a really nice senior year up there in her hometown of Aberdeen. And when things are going right, she said her outside hitters and her right side hitters and her center, they're all consistent.
Okay.
Their defense is scrappy when things are going right, and the offense is aggressive. And then when things are going wrong, we just saw it, unforced errors. And unforced errors in volleyball can sink you. I mean, and they're just a killer when when the team you're playing doesn't have to do anything, and you're killing yourself. That it just spirals. So we just saw that with the set to nowhere there, and now they call timeout. Back set by Hank, the push by Grant. Hits the floor.
There we go.
And she's excited and surprised. And
By the way,
Julia Hawk are having fun tonight.
By the way, you told me earlier tonight that you were disappointed I didn't bring any props tonight.
Yep.
And I thought about bringing, this pink Garfield that I have. But, did you see my Facebook post last night about the game tonight?
I think, yeah, but I don't.
You don't remember it?
Into the net, there's another unforced error that Coach Stodder was talking about. Fill us in.
Well, no. Pink Night is obviously kind of special for me because my mom did pass away from cancer in 2006. And so back when Sioux Falls had Giggle Bees, remember the old Giggle Bees?
Another ace by Hank. That's her third one in just the third set.
So Giggle Bees, back in the day, we had a cancer benefit for my mom in 2007, 2008. And I got this pink Garfield that we were going to auction off for an auction item, but I just couldn't auction it off because it just reminded me too much of my mom, so I kept it. And so every year when I was coaching junior high volleyball, I would bring this pink Garfield, and then I would explain what it meant to me and got to get kind of tell the story about my mom.
Julia Hawk, ninth kill of the night, this time from the right side. Yep, your mom.
To talk about my mom, what she was going through with cancer, and even when I was coaching junior high, they would even have a pink day for junior high kids too, and so it kind of meant a lot that these. And I kind of started. I started the tradition with that silly pink Garfield with your daughter's 8th grade when your daughter Ryan played 8th grade volleyball from Coach Maka. Or actually, no, it wasn't Coach Maka yet. Maka was next year. It was a list. Oh my goodness, it was Gores.
Yep.
So, but that was when I first started. It was when your daughter was an 8th grader, and kept the tradition going until this past year.
12-5 ace by Wagner. How old was your mom when she passed away?
My mom was 57 when she passed away in 2006.
06.
06, yep.
How long did she battle cancer?
She battled cancer actually twice. She reoccurred and came back in January of 2006, and then she was gone in August of 2006. So and she first got it in 2004.
I know we've got some. My mom did as well. She's a 35-year survivor, and I know there are some ladies. We won't name any names or anything, but we saw some tonight that they gave the roses to, and that was a nice gesture by whoever came up with that, Coach Teen or whoever.
Yep.
Titans
that
take
was
a
really
timeout.
good. They good on a little 4-0 spurt here.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I mean, so I've kept that pink Garfield. It's been there. It's been in my family now since 2007, 2008.
I've seen it in your house.
Yes. Yep.
I just thought you were a pink Garfield fan. I don't know.
I
It's
was.
got some meaning.
I was a Garfield.
You've got a little pink corner in your house.
I do have a pink corner in my house, and so that's where I kind of, because we do the cancer walk, the Avera Cancer Walk every year in honor of my mom.
Yep.
And so that's been a tradition ever since she got diagnosed, actually.
Yep.
So we've been doing that since 2004.
And Coach Stoddero from Garretson, her grandma, also diagnosed in 2008.
Yep.
And Coach Stoddero said she was in middle school when that happened, and she didn't really understand what was happening. And the good news there is her grandma did make a recovery, and she is still moving today out there. And
still cheering her granddaughter on.
yes. We'll see her granddaughter play high school volleyball and college volleyball now. Coach.
Yep.
Great dig by Wagner, and she has really impressed me as much as anybody for the Blue Dragons. Wagner and Sissa and Cook.
There you go, Naya.
Nice swing by Connors, kill number 7 for AC. 6. Wearing the 6, formerly worn by Allie Kakmarinsky and Lauren
Allie.
Hill.
Yes.
And a legendary number in T-volleyball history.
It is.
Rylan Conrad comes back in. She's wearing the same number 7 that her sister wore.
Oh, Kennedy.
Yep.
We're
Oh, the set. There's Conrad.
Rylan's
The block
going to
was in the dig by Hank.
same school as her sister, SDSU, the better of the two. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that out loud
You
again.
just say the big brother, the flagship, the national champions, whatever you want.
That's right. Yep.
And back into the game for the Blue Dragons
Hobo Days this weekend, isn't it?
is Swadek, the University of South Dakota.
Right? Hobo Days this Saturday, I think?
I don't know.
I think
Every
so.
day's a hobo day in
That's right.
Vermilion. Charlie is serving. She would never go to USD, my friend. Charlie into the net. She just, the mere mention of USD
That's
makes her
right.
hit it into the net.
That's right.
Emily Front comes back in. Her dad is the team photographer tonight over there snapping pictures.
Thank goodness Scott Bendy can't hear us talking over there.
A funny story of Garretson this year.
Yep.
Trails 14-8 in this set. There's Cook on the outside and off the hand of Connors and out of bounds. Boy, Cook can really get behind it. Sydney Olson, Coach Stoddero tells us, is notorious for getting her knee pads dirty, whether it be just from the floor or blood, like it happened earlier in the game.
All right.
But she did say that one game this year, Sydney Olson, you see her out there in number 11.
Nice save.
She went into the great save, but hits the ground. Sydney Olson went into the stands going after a ball that was shanked and came away with nachos stuck to her white knee pad.
Oh, man. Days.
Coach Stoddero says there's a lot of other little stories like that, but this one
Stood
is
out.
one that comes to mind the most when you asked her, give us a funny story. Cook, oh, that's a tough angle. Right outside the 10-foot line. And that was the kind of shot I was talking about that the Titans need to take with this great block that Garretson puts up. But, boy, that's not an easy shot to make by Cook. Kaylin Cook, the senior. Maybe you going to play volleyball at Waldorf. Back set to Olson.
Ooh, good dive.
Clean knee pads this time, and a diving attempt by Front. Got the ball up, and then it hit the ground.
Well, she did dive in the second set. She dove into the crowd. I was looking for nachos down there earlier, and I didn't see any. So.
And here's Addison Hove to serve. That one is long. Great ball by Emily Front. Great set by Hank. The swing by Connors meets the block of who else? Bren Swadek.
Yep.
Would have looked a lot better in Titan blue.
That's right.
14-13 now. What run is this for the Blue Dragons? We were up 12-3.
Yeah.
And so they're on a 10-2 run.
Yep. They are. 8th grade volleyball tomorrow at Venture Elementary School. 8th graders play. Oh, hang on, I gotta get the right page. 8th graders play Harrisburg North tomorrow. The C&D is in Harrisburg.
Oh, that's a win.
And then the A and B is at Venture right before the football game. They have 3 left in their season as well. The 8th graders play Monday, October 23rd. A and B is home against Edison, and that'll be at the middle school. And the C&D is at Edison. And then they wrap up their season on Friday, October 27th. The AB goes to Brandon Valley.
Oh, that's a win. I'm telling you right now.
C&D are home against the Brandon Valley Lynx.
I've got the confidence of Les Schroeder going into a true and false game that he would eventually not win. But
so they
got to be about done with their middle school season.
They got 3. If you were listening to me instead of making fun of me, I said they had 3 left in their regular season, and same with the 7th graders.
Les, everything we do, whether that's you picking on me or Connors off the block, 8th kill of the night, it's all for the listeners.
That's right. We have fun.
Kaya Haynes coming back in. When you were reading that, I never do this, but I picked up the phone and I talked to my daughter.
Oh.
And the first text I saw was, Kaya Haynes, I just love her.
Aw.
So,
she's awesome.
Yeah, they were
they
were
are
pals
awesome
back in the day.
They are awesome. This is an awesome family.
Nice touch by Cook. And there's Wagner.
Her sister Camry is a 6th grader.
I had a Camry once. Darn fine automobile, I'll tell you right now. You've got a Camry right now, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Did you know that?
I did.
Here's Cook back to serve. She knows what she drives every day. I guarantee you that.
That green one.
It is a nice car.
She lives over by Legacy, so she waves at me every single day.
Oh, second touch.
Because some of us have to do crossing guard duty in the morning.
Oh, I appreciate you. I'm in my heated automobile with heated seats and steering wheel.
In the rain.
In the rain. I support you guys. I'll give you a couple honks.
There you do.
That's usually when you're taking too long. No. I used to do the crossing
You
guard
did too, I know.
duties. Oh, they say the Blue Dragons were in the net.
Ooh, we'll take that point.
So that was our first, going to be our
go.
first tie of the night. But now it's Titans leading by 1, clinging to a 1-point lead. Grant back
Senior
in,
for
boom to
senior.
serve. The police officer has left, and Mr. Preheim and Mr. Knudsen
Are still there.
So I was wrong on that one.
All
I
right.
thought for sure one of them was getting taken out of here in zip ties, hog tied. There's Wagner in back set to Olsen. Hank.
Ooh, there we go.
Mara Grant turns into a
Good
setter. And a
swing.
nice one, too.
Right into the block.
The Hawk. Nice block. Nice pass set by Mara Grant. 16-16. Second tie of the night. And Macy Rodert back into the game.
Sienna Breck over there is using that ball as a pillow.
Oh. You know, it is a into the net Rodert. I think
Wow.
it might have been the second time in a row she did that. Titans 17-16. Hank to serve, towel back in. It's a lot. Fall is a busy time for these high schoolers,
yes,
man.
They are.
I mean,
Yes.
some of these guys have band, which they either have
Yes.
to be here. I know these
She-
volleyballers have to be here an hour early tomorrow for band.
Yep, and she's on. She is in the band too. Sienna
Yep.
Breck is in the band. I was just
And
giving her a
some
hard time.
nights they have to come late and practice band 8 to 9. And then when they have volleyball, just practice alone is the swing by Wagner off the block and out of bounds, 17-17. That's a 10-hour day if you have practice. When you have games and you get back after 9:30, 10 o'clock at night.
That's not even doing homework.
And then homework. And then if you have a job and if you're in band and the school play, if you're in another sport. I wouldn't have known that unless I
there you go.
had kids
Mara.
of my own. Great save there, but a lot of respect to these kids. I know the football players, Brenner Conrad, and I think there's another one. They got back from football the other night at
Sturgis.
Yeah, 2 weekends in a row where they got back at 2 or 3 in the morning and got to beat it at band at 7.
Yep.
And
A
So
lot of props to these kids.
first lead of the game, 18-17. So, man,
And they're all good students, too,
yeah.
in the classroom.
Yep. I mean, you have to be eligible.
Yep.
So,
That away, Mara.
Mara Grant
There you go.
inbounds on the newly painted yellow line or newly striped yellow line for the first time in school history. The new court here for the Titans, and man, they did a good job. It looks really, really nice. Thought you'd agree with me, but I guess not. Campbell
Nah.
back in.
Sure, it looks great
Her
there,
grandpa
Shad.
watches on. He lives and dies on every play that Gwyn makes. He's fun to watch.
He is.
He loves coming out. I don't know him,
Nope.
but I just know
I've
he
met
loves
him a couple
coming out and
times.
supporting him.
Yep, I've met him a couple times. Nice guy.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Good.
He seems like a great grandpa. Mara Grant, second touch. A nice pass set again, and another block by Bella Sissa. Bella, stop it. She is just, you saw her on film, and I got here, and like I said, she stood out right away because she's very tall, but
Yep.
got long arms and just does a really nice job on both sides. We're blocking. There's Mara Grant down the line. Off the quick, a beautiful set by Claire Hank.
That was nice.
Perfectly timed.
That was.
Conrad back into the game. Boom sits down. Looks like Callie Boom forgot her white jersey tonight. Maybe she's wearing the blue one. But that's okay because Charlie did it for the Blue Dragons.
Yep.
Oh, there's that quick we talked about with Sissa. That was nice. 2 quicks in a row by both sides. They both were beautiful. Suddenly, it's the biggest lead of the night for the Blue Dragons, 21-19. We almost have a ball go out on the court, ball roller, whose name will not be mentioned.
Nope, I will not mention her
A
name.
nice kid, though.
She is.
Uh-oh.
I already-
Boom! Whoa, what a great play. She was almost into the
Yes.
student section. A one-arm save.
There we
and
go,
now
Anea.
Connors with the block. Now it's the pink Blue Dragons' turn. Boom to Hank, all the way to the outside.
There we go.
Oh, puts it down, 10th kill tonight. Anea Connors. 21-20.
I already gave that person a hard time earlier.
Okay.
They're not going to say the name again.
Emily Front back into the game. I'm just glad we still have 2 principals tomorrow. And
There's 1, 2, there's 3 in the building.
yeah, there is. To the outside, there's Cook.
Our superintendent was here earlier.
Overpass, but it worked out perfectly. The overpass to Swadek.
Do you want to play another set yet tonight?
21-all. I've got nowhere to go. I've
Okay.
got to pick up my wife from that country concert.
Okay. All right.
And he's probably going to brainwash her into wanting to drink beer tonight, I bet. Here is Olsen, and here is Cook. And off the block and down the line. She's cooking tonight.
Oh, wow. I was waiting for one of those.
Cooking tonight.
I was
They don't
waiting.
have a lot. You know.
I was waiting for those.
And they got, she's cooking. And they got 2 lefties on this team.
Yep.
Olsen and Harris. We haven't seen Harris.
Yep. There's another quick. That way now.
Nice one. Connors on the outside. Cook free ball. Blue Dragons only
There you
leading
go.
by
Come
1.
on,
There's
Rye.
a quick right on
That way,
Connor in the
Rye.
swing. Great save by Wagner. Cook just roll shots it to front to Hank.
Come on now.
Connors hits it over the block.
Ooh.
If she would have swung on that, it would have been a
Yep.
block for sure. Great job
Yep.
just hitting it over the block. Here is
That way, right?
Conrad in the middle.
There's nobody there. Oh,
And point to the Titans. Conrad pushes it deep corner. Blue Dragons hit it into the net. 22-all. Coming into the game for the Blue Dragons is number 6. I don't have her on the roster. It's Lauren Giaro,
Oh, okay.
a junior, I believe,
Okay.
JV player.
Okay.
Haven't seen her yet tonight. And back to serve for the Titans, Kay Haynes.
Nice serve.
This is to the song Purple Haynes.
Oh, gotcha.
Pass set to the lefty.
Good.
Olsen overpassed by the Titans. Somebody was in the net, I think. Titans get it back over 22-22. Biggest point of the night right here. Cook. Deep kill by Cook. Put her team up 23-22. And now she'll go back to serve, where she's also a threat. Blue Dragons are 2 points away from breaking Les's heart tonight.
Still no ill will towards the Garretson town.
Fingers crossed. Into the net were the Blue Dragons. Les enjoys seeing that.
I do.
Got a problem with Garretson.
I do not. Nope.
Spurned high school lover or something. Had a
What?
girlfriend. Broke up with him. I don't know why he will never go to Garretson.
I will always go to Garretson.
Kelly, boom! Almost an ace. Great diving play by Wagner. Olson
All right,
to
Mara.
front.
Oh.
Here comes Hawk.
There we go. Good.
Another
Get
save.
up.
Overpass. Grant just tips it over to Wagner. That looked weird. They're going to call it they're going to call it.
Wow.
Boy, I thought they were going to call it a double touch. I don't know what.
They called it a lift, didn't they?
No, they called it. I think they called it that a back row player came and attacked. But
Oh,
it wasn't.
okay. I thought it was a lift.
No one's really arguing, so I don't. A lift is this. She.
Well, that's true. You're right. I'm sorry. Okay.
So
all right.
I tell my friends that ref volleyball, they're so smart because you don't have to run. And now the up ref and down ref are maybe talking about that call.
Okay.
But you don't have to run, and then hardly any of these people know the calls anyways, so, don't know what you're talking about. I did have a game. I was working the scorer's table, and kind of the rule in the scorer's table is you got to be kind of neutral.
Yep.
And you can't really cheer or yell,
Yep.
and you don't ever clap with your elbows on the scorer's table.
I don't know who does that. I have no idea. I've only done that a couple
But
times.
this stat girl for whatever team we were playing
Yep.
was screaming and yelling at the ref. She
Oh.
wanted a double touch on a
Yep.
serve receive. We've told you earlier tonight that's no such thing. You can double touch a serve receive.
Yep.
And her coach was so embarrassed because the girl did not know the rules and was yelling for the wrong thing. This is set point for the Titans.
It is. Here
Mara
we go.
Grant can
Slide.
close it out in the slide
Ooh.
and kept alive for the moment
Oh,
by
and then
Hove.
there we go.
And Grant gets the kill. And all the Garretson coaches swinging her fist. She's not happy. And she is not happy, and I think it's going to stand. The Titans take the set, and Garretson gets a yellow card. Coach Stottero, but she was livid with the no call there. The Titans get the set win.
There we go. Maybe that'll fire us up and help us with set 4 for momentum.
Yeah, and Stottero, just keep an eye on her, gets her lineup card, and she's going back. And I think,
Is she saying that she was over, that Mara was over?
Yeah, and that's kind of, that call in volleyball is kind of like the pass interference. It's kind of the referee's interpretation.
Yep.
And as much volleyball as I've watched, I really don't know. You see it called sometimes, you see it not called sometimes. And so I don't know. But I know we're going on, and Les Schroeder might be on to something here, calling the upset tonight. The Titans won the third set by the narrowest of margins, 25-23. Looked like Titans were going to lose that one. We were up the whole game, and then late, or all the whole set, and then late in that set,
Looked like
Garretson pulled ahead.
See, that looked like the Sioux Valley game at the Pentagon all over again, where we were up big, and Arlington came back, and Arlington in that game won 26-24, and I think we had in that game we had an 18-10 lead at the Pentagon, but we came back and beat Arlington in the second one. So, but that was the Sioux Valley game.
And Coach Stoddard talked about closing out games and how when they get close in close games, they're not as aggressive as she would like them to be. And when it's close, she still wants them, and they did a pretty good job of it there. She still wants them to get up and swing on sets and not just send free balls over just to be safe and to stay aggressive. Be interesting to see who comes out set 4. The Titans obviously are very loose right now. Happy they took a set from a good squad, and Garretson might come out and play a little angry in this 4th set, feeling like maybe they got that one taken from them.
I got some scores from other games if you want to hear it.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, what do you? So Harrisburg and Aberdeen Central are playing. What do you think that is?
Well, Harrisburg's going to win that one.
Okay, Harrisburg is up 2-0. They 25-12 and 25-17. And then how about Washington and Watertown?
Watertown is maybe the higher rated team.
No. Washington.
Washington's going to win that one.
Okay, Washington is up 2-1.
Yep.
In the fourth set. How about Sioux Falls Jefferson, that other team that we played early in the year?
Who are they playing again?
They're playing the Huron Tigers.
Jefferson will win 3-0.
They did win 3-0.
Okay.
I got to find Madison and Chester area played tonight.
That's maybe the game of the night, and I'm taking Chester area.
Okay, I got to find it.
The red team there for that one.
Canton beat Vermilion tonight.
Yeah, that's no surprise.
Nope.
Yep.
Okay. You said, who did you say?
I'm going to take, I know you're really high on Madison. You got them going to the state championship.
I do
I'm
have
taking Chester tonight.
Well, you are right. They have, right now anyway, they have a 2-0 lead.
There you go.
They won the first one 25-18, and they won the second one 25-17.
Yep.
So Madison can come back.
Flyers Class B get a great consistent program every year.
Yep.
There.
And that's at Madison tonight.
Yeah. Yep.
So
that oversized gym that they built for I don't know what.
By the way, your other daughter is now leading the cheers over here to get these girls fired up.
Okay. Well, she likes doing that. Keeps her awake. Well, it makes sense because we've got about 7 students in the student section again.
Yes, now
football has unfortunately another meal night tonight, so those guys can't be here. Hopefully they're watching though,
yes,
Les. If they are,
yes, they are.
If they are, I just want to remind them tomorrow is Fry Day.
Oh, gotcha.
It's in Scott Fry Day. Deep attack by Cook.
And a half a day for students tomorrow.
Yeah, that's better than it just being Friday. No school for seniors.
Whoa, there we go.
Wow. Why is that? The pre-ACT. That's
there
right.
We go.
That's right. I did know that. And so seniors have already done that. Been there, done that. Diving save by Wagner. Cook again. Blocked by Conrad. Here's Hank.
There you go, Naya.
Naya on the outside.
There we go.
It's going to work. Kill number 11. AC Connors. And Les has taken off his headset. He's taking a drink of his Coca-Cola. He's got a Mountain Dew up here. He's got a Coca-Cola. Kaya Haynes getting ready to serve. Wagner. That's the hole. That's the
nice
right
block,
side.
right?
It was a great block by Conrad. They're going to try it again. Cook goes deep again. Point Blue Dragons. And Cook, probably more impressive than anything is where her balls end up. She hits them so deep. And it makes it hard for those back row players where they're playing at the player, but you can't back up.
One thing that with the yellow card that the coach got, she can't stand this set either, so she's got to sit.
And ball into the stands. Point Blue Dragons.
I thought her dad was actually going to catch that, but he has the camera in his hand. So
the coach's dad?
No, I'm talking about Emily Front hit that into the stands. You were describing, and I thought it was right next to Emily Front's dad, and so I thought Roger was going to catch it.
You think he could catch it?
He has his camera now in his hand, so he probably could.
Point by Olson, and we think Laura Giaro was into the game. Cook back to serve, 4-1. What looks like a very focused Blue Dragon team. You don't see a lot of smiles, and they are probably taking it very personal right now. Hey, that's what you got to do. Mm-hmm. Get yourself motivated, and that's what you got to do. That's
better try to get that one over.
That was Wagner out of bounds.
This is calling a tip,
and the ref did say Point Titans. I think it was a tip, Les. You could hear it. You could see the trajectory of the ball.
It,
And if your line judge called it a tip.
She called it, and then she waved the flag that she wanted to tell him that it really was.
And it was. You could hear it. You could
Yep.
see it. That was a pretty easy one, to be honest.
She got it right.
And if they overrule her, I would just set down her flag and go home. No. They overruled her. And you can tell her tomorrow, I got her back on the air. That was a good call.
Yep, it was a good call. We both got her back.
Good call by the line judge there.
Rachel Risson. That was awesome.
That's okay, because she doesn't have a half day. Teachers have to go all day. Am I stepping on your cord?
You might be.
There you go.
That's okay. I'm all right. There you go, Callie.
Nice serve by Boom to Peterson. Swing, Cook. Pass set to Hawk, well off the line. There's Hove, Peterson, nice set. No, not really. To Wagner.
Just got it over. There we go.
Margaret
Yeah, way.
into the corner. Point Titans. I wonder if Luke Bryan heard that all the way in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Probably did.
Might have rattled the stage a little bit. Take it easy, Mara.
That's right.
Twyla could hear that in whatever town she resides in Iowa.
I feel
Maybe
bad now.
Maybe a Tumna, like Radar
No,
O'Reilly.
there we go.
2 in a row. Clutches her fist in the air. Hawk went down and hit the ground.
Grandma's loving that.
4-4. Titans on a 3-0 run. Behind 2 in a row by Mara Grant, her 8th kill of the night. They're going to have 3 players in double digits for kills. Oh! Boom was a mere horse's hair away from an ace or a net serve.
That's right.
The agony of defeat. And here, back to serve, Macy Rodert.
I think my friend Scott Bendy went home. I don't see him up there anymore.
Well, he's not a spring chicken anymore. I'm getting late for that old fella.
Wow.
Nice swing by Hawk in
There
the
we go.
overpass.
Mara.
And then Grant tries to put it away. Denied. Wagner overpass now. Oh my, Bella Sissa.
Oh, never mind. There he is.
Bella Sissa. Oh, he had to go get a snacky poo.
Oh, okay. All right.
Bella Sissa. We had like 3 overpasses in a row
Yeah,
there.
we did.
And Mr. Bindi wearing his pink shirt, and it's a pink Ted Lasso
It
shirt.
is.
And what Ted Lasso said on the Ted Lasso show on Apple there, net served by the Blue Dragons.
Is what?
He told his players to be a goldfish, and that's because I guess goldfish only have like a 15-second memory. 5-second memory,
Oh, all right.
Andrew Griffith says.
All right.
And so it's like what we talked about earlier, where you hit your chest, say my bad, and move on.
Move on.
He would tell his players, be a goldfish. Like, forget about the last play, it's over.
That's right. Nice block.
Great block by Hawk and Grant. Sends the Blue Dragons scrambling back row, swing
Ooh, good
by
pass.
Cook. Perfect pass to Hank. Blocked again, Bella Sissa. I think Bella, maybe if, last game we gave away free hot dogs and free popcorn. You think that would maybe get her off the court if we brought some of those out, maybe put them on the bench?
She's just now you got to give the player credit where credit is due. She's playing awesome.
She is playing awesome. But, and there's a swing into the net. What surprised me this game, I was really high on their blocking coming in, obviously. But we have 3 girls that are close to 10 kills apiece. So
We're
we've
finding
handled
hole-
it
yep, we have.
really well, actually. I was really worried about that. Grant takes the second ball. Addie Tao swings from the left side.
There you go, Addie.
Move back over to the opposite side now.
There we go. Good block.
Block by Grant. Point Titans.
I'm going to give Tao a half a block over there.
Yeah, she was there. She might have been boosting Mara. No, she can get up.
Tao can get up. Yes.
She can get up for. She's a bit undersized.
She is a bit undersized. She's been a bit undersized since she's been in 7th grade.
Yeah,
so.
opposite pin hitter, but
Yeah.
she makes it work.
Whoa, and yes.
Ace
Nice call, Taylor.
by Campbell. Point Titans now just down by 1, showing a lot of fight here tonight. We haven't seen it a lot this year, but we had some years where that should be 4 touches. The Titans had to
There
beg
we go.
for it. Now
Yep,
they get
they
it.
did. We got it.
It was 4 touches. They didn't call it right away, and Grant and Connors were both begging for it.
Yep.
They were right, 8-8 at 8:44.
What did you say that we
PM?
haven't had a lot of lately?
We've had years where we've either been on the right side or the wrong side, ball out of bounds of these getting up 2-0.
Yes.
One year, I think it happened to us 3 times. We got up 2-0, and then we lost the next 3 sets. That year, it was almost like every time we got up 2-0, you almost went, oh, no, because they're thinking about it. But we haven't really had that this year.
No, we have not. We haven't played a lot of 5-setters this year, too.
No, that's true as well. A lot of our wins have been 3-0.
Yeah.
A lot of our losses have been 3-0 or 3-1.
Well, exactly.
There's Cook again. Big night for her tonight. As the Dragons lead now by 2. But maybe we're going to see that tonight where the
That's right.
opposing team gets up 2-0.
Come back and win.
Nice pass set by Campbell to Connors, and the one-handed save by Peterson. Boom, perfect pass. Back set by Claire Hank. And blocked by Cook. Smile on her face. 3-point lead. Largest of set 4 for Garretson. Jump serve is in for Wagner, who's done a little bit of everything tonight.
Yeah.
Back row, front row, serving. Versatile, nice looking.
Nope, we have not played a
player.
5-setter this year.
I could see Wagner at 5'7". I could see her playing at the next level, somewhere around here as a back row player. Grant swings into the net. You got to call a timeout here, Coach Teen, and he does. You just see the Titans kind of starting to feel like they're letting this one slip away a little bit, not seeing the smiles that we've had for the last couple of sets. And long night of volleyball.
Has been.
Longer night at that concert that I hope doesn't go too long. I don't want to go into Sioux Falls and get my wife. So this weekend, you going to soccer in Brandon or watching on TV?
Also go support the soccer team. I have volleyball with my 5th graders, so do some volleyball with my 5th graders, and then watch the soccer games on TV and support that that way.
Really busy time of the year.
Go to that football game tomorrow night.
Yep.
Pier and then Watertown.
Yep.
2 tough games to finish
Football
the season.
is similar to volleyball. Just a lot of tough teams on the schedule.
Yeah. And then actually that next football game is a Thursday night game before the playoffs.
Right.
So, so they play Friday and then the Thursday.
Wagner back to serve. There's boom to Hank. Pass set to Connors. Tipped at the line by Sissa. And there's Cook. Oh, what a great dig by Boom. Set by Connors to Grant. And here's a pass set by Peterson. Free ball for the Titans. Tau. Hank to the middle. Mara Grant out of bounds. Point Garretson. They lead by 6. Now starting to pull away their largest lead of set 4. Connors gets the first touch. Claire Hank sets it back to her.
There we go.
Great swing off a great set by Hank. The top spin on that by Connors. That's what got it done. She's double digits in kills easily tonight. Nice night for her. Nice night for the Titans being competitive in this one. Here, standing serve, short serve that Coach Teen likes so much. And the quick to Sissa. Point Garretson. Surprised we haven't seen them run that quick a little bit more. When they have, it's looked really good. Same for both sides. 6-point lead.
Your Chester Flyers are up 10-8 in the 3rd set over the Madison Bulldogs.
Over your Madison Bulldogs.
I said your Chester Flyers.
I know, you just like Madison. There's Cook again on the outside. I know that you picked them to go to the championship. Madison
I did this
might
year.
very well might happen. They got a future Yote on the floor. Nice tall player. I just think that Dells is a little deeper.
But younger.
Very, very,
Very younger.
very young, as is Harrisburg for being the best team, I think, in the state. They're just incredibly young.
State's out in Rapid
Their
this
best
year.
player is a sophomore. Nice set to the outside to Cook. Oh, what a swing. What an angle. Again. And it hits around the block and close to the 10-foot line on the opposite side of the court, right in front of the Titans bench. Addison Hove back to serve. Campbell on the return. Nice pass set by Claire Hank, falling down.
Good.
Conrad just out of bounds. Titans trailing by 8, looking defeated If we're being honest,
Yes.
if you could bottle it less and just have the same emotion, whether you're winning or losing, it's so hard to do.
It is.
Front the pass set to Campbell. A rare swing for her in front row. Here comes Cook downhill. Nice dig for the moment by Front to Campbell. Boom's going to take it over. And you see, we're talking about approach. Look where Cook is.
Yeah.
Look how far out she is and how far back behind the 10-foot line.
There you go, Naya. Get a good
And
swing.
I'd like to see Connors get deeper back there. She's close.
Yep.
That one's going to go to
There you go, Rye.
Ryland Conrad. Great dig by
That
Wagner
was.
off a nice swing by Conrad. The outside, Hank, and
There we go.
Garrettson's cheating again. Into the net, I believe. Point Titans.
Good deal.
Haynes comes back in. What was lunch today at the elementary?
What was it today? Chicken and rice, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brave man.
Chicken
And dinner tonight for you is pizza because you're here?
Pizza was here, yeah.
And do you still do macaroni and cheese every Sunday night?
I have. I mean, it hasn't been for a while, but I didn't. I think I did last Sunday, I think, if I remember right. Yeah.
And for you, that's cooking, huh?
It is cooking.
That's cooking for
It
you.
is cooking for
Do you ever dabble and maybe put hamburger in there
No.
or chorizo
Nope.
or
Nope, just the
vegetables?
box.
Do you eat vegetables?
Every once in a while.
Ace by Cook. You know, it was who was the football announcer for Monday night?
Frank Gifford,
No, the newest one. Not Al Michaels, but he's never ate a vegetable.
Joe Buck.
No, Monday Night Football.
Monday night.
See, this is
Troy Aikman and Joy.
okay. The legendary one. He's older. I can't. Oh, a little tough set there for Olsen. Point goes to the Titans, trailing by 8 now. Garretson needs 5 points before they load up.
I mean, Dan Deerdorf?
Oh, my
That was
goodness.
way back in the day.
No, Al Michaels. Is it Al Michaels? I think it was Al
He-
Michaels. He
he
doesn't
re-
eat vegetables. Never even tried
Oh,
a lot of vegetables.
All right.
And so, what else do you cook?
Let's
Does
see.
your microwave just really get a workout, or
It
what?
does. It does.
You haven't thought about getting an air fryer, trying to get a little bit healthier?
I bet my buddy in California always tells me to eat healthy. I mean, I try. You know,
Dean, it's not working.
I know it's not.
You got to stay on him,
I
Dean.
know.
Cook eats her vegetables. So does Mara Grant. Overpass. Oh, Bella Sissa. It's a kind of a neat name, Bella.
Bella.
If you were a girl, I could see you being named
Oh,
Bella.
geez.
And that backwards is Aleb.
Wow.
So,
All right. Bella, huh?
yeah, I like it.
All right.
And the block, and then,
Julia went under.
yep, into the net go the Titans. And the Pink Blue Dragons can taste it.
We
2
can.
points away from their 13th victory of the season. Great job by the Titans for coming out down 0-2. You see so many teams
Yeah,
get down 0-2.
There we go. Nice
Nice
spot.
push down the line. Mara Grant. Double digits in kills for tonight. She says, not so fast.
That's right.
Not so fast here, Blue Dragons. Hank back to serve for the Titans, wearing the same number 2 her sister wore.
Yeah.
Sister
Hannah.
Hannah now in the
Hannah.
color guard at SDSU. Olsen with the kill. Set point, game point.
For Kevin Kessler up there.
The Blue Dragons. What?
You said that Hannah Hank
Oh.
is in the color guards,
Yep.
and the band is directed by Kevin Kessler.
You guys were into the limo together and your
I did not.
prom.
And there's your
Yeah,
game.
that's going to be 4 touches on the Titans. Garretson takes set 4, maybe behind the motivation of Coach Stottero. 25-13, the biggest win, set win of the night for them.
Titans play again Saturday at 9 a.m. over at Lenox High School against Tri Valley Mustangs in
Boy.
the conference tournament.
Got a lot going on Saturday.
They do.
Good luck to the Titans over there. Beat the Tri-Valley Mustangs. Soccer this weekend as well. State championship over in Brandon. 11 o'clock for the girls. 1 o'clock for the boys that follow. It is a quick, you can be out of there by about 3 and hopefully witness a couple state championships.
Yep.
Football tomorrow night.
Yep.
Titans hosting here.
Don't forget to go to the send-off for the girls and the boys soccer.
Yep,
9:30.
Send off 9:30.
Boys is 11.
Yep.
So yes.
Les will not be out of bed by then, so he can't watch that on TV. I will be out of bed.
Wow. Yeah.
Because I have to be.
All right.
Well, another tough loss tonight for the Titans. You love the fight they showed in set 3. Getting the big lead and then hanging on, which is honestly harder than getting a big lead, is when you feel it crashing in on you. And one led the whole set, and you get down by 2, but then you fought through and got the win. We'll leave on congratulating Coach Teen.
Sure.
I talked to Coach Westhoff tonight, former Coach Westhoff tonight.
Yep.
She's not sure how many wins she has. She coached for 4 years. Michaela Thorstensen, I meant to talk to her tonight, but she escaped out of here.
She did.
She also coached for 3 or 4 years. I'm going to say Teen, he had the 2 years where he won more games, 18 and 19, than he'd ever won in a season. I think he's won more games than anybody else in
Do you think so?
the area history.
Lammers is up there.
Lammers only
West,
2 years before he had to leave.
Yep.
And
And West,
so
then Westhoff.
Westhoff, and so congratulations, Coach Teen, on getting that 100th win.
Yep.
Just personally for him, he's just always so positive. And
He is,
I've
every day.
talked with him, and you talk with him a lot
I do talk
about
with
the
him.
team, and I've never ever, had an eye roll and had him
Nope.
say, I'm looking forward to the season being over, and
Nope. They keep fighting.
anything like that. He's just positive. He really believes that they can win any game.
Yeah.
And so great to see him pick up the milestone of 100 wins and hopefully hundreds more
That's
before
right.
he hangs them up. So anything else from you before you
No.
go home and have a pot pie?
No, I'm not hungry. I don't know what I'll do when I get home.
All right. Andrew Griffiths
yes.
reigns supreme. He knows more
He
about
does.
cars than anybody in this gym
But
tonight.
that's right. Exactly.
And so
Go
congratulations to him.
Go football team tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll be back on the air. We won't be.
No, we won't be.
We'll be doing in different roles, but
Yep.
we have a great football coverage with Andrew Griffith. And so for him, Andrew Griffith, Les Schroeder, I'm Shad Hockey. Bye for now.